Hi everyone. Hello. How are you doing? Let me know where you're dialing in from and how are you doing today? Hey Lauren from Louisiana. Doing okay. Lovely to meet you here. Hi Cindy from Las Vegas. Excited for this session. Something new to me. Yay! I guess it's your first time for Akashic Records or first time with me as well. Both. Love that. Love that. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Sharon. I guess you said looking well? Looking forward to doing this. Yay. Hi, Kelly. First timer. Hi, Elsa. Welcome. Good to have you guys. And how are you feeling? How is the weather in your heart? Feeling sunny, warm, cold? What is it like? In the 90s. Ah. Thursdays are my favorite days. I always say that every Thursday when I tune up here, and after this, I have a meditation class as well. So, which is perfect. Be in the sync. Funny you ask. Cold breeze. So, we are going to start in a moment, giving some time for everyone to join. So, as most of you are first time here, Akashic Records, I'll just give a little information about it, not too deep, because my intention is for you to focus on or take you into the records through a meditation. Yeah. And then we can open up for questions as well. I love to hear and I love to have this two-way conversations as well through the comments or through the love hearts as well. I love the love hearts. Hi, Sukhdev. First time here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, 2 days ago we had the Akashic Records conversation. It was very intense. Yeah, a lot of feedback, a lot of experiences, and it was very interesting for the first timers as well. All I'll say is, as many of you are first time here, keep it very open. Like, let these be your experiences, not what I'm going to share or what I'm going to tell about my own experiences. Because when we are open to it, then we are able to be very open in recepting as well, because when we set our mind, oh, this is how the experience should be, then we are constantly trying to map that experience with what somebody has told us or what somebody is mentioning about it. Yeah, then we forget that what we are even feeling it, because we are constantly verifying. Hi Tinsy, good to have you here. Hope you're doing good. So yeah, being open is the most important thing. So this morning I was thinking about how do I bring this? What do I need to bring it to you guys today with the collective energy of here? And it's the past lifetimes is what we'll be doing in that energy was coming up. So until we very well understand what has happened in our past lifetimes, um, where our current issues are coming from, it's very hard to move forward. So it's so important to understand our past lifetimes and then completely bring ourselves into the current situations. Yeah. And that is how we are going to go today and go deep. Akashic Records is different to past life regression. Um, in a way, Akashic Records does take us to the past lifetimes, but also connects to the current, and also it shows us what's ahead of us as well, the future lifetimes of possibilities. And when we are at the crossroads, they share the guidance to make it easier, less challenging for us to move forward. And that's the beauty about the records. And also, these records have the soul information from every time, like, or since our soul has been here, and that is many lifetimes as well. Yeah, every thought, every action that you have done or happened to you, this is going to come back here. So it's very special, um, very sacred as well. So be open to seeing it. And one thing I always say with the records is, before I open the records, it's it's just not about understanding what has happened in the past lifetime, but making a peace with it as well. Because a lot of us, when we see the past lifetimes and then we get like worried more, thinking, why was I so mean? Why was I so rude? Why was I so hurtful to someone in my past lifetime? But then that was the soul contract of that lifetime that we took on. Now here we are different. And so that is not relevant anymore, but that energy is relevant, that we need to clear those karmic ties. Yeah. And having so many lifetimes doesn't mean we were the best or we were the totally perfect soul as well, right? You have to learn, you have to be tender, you have to be tough, you have to be hard. So this is a part of us in all the angles that's coming in. Yeah. So we need to embrace every part of us. In the circle the other day, I was saying, as we have to embrace all our emotions, like, it's just not only about like happiness is the only key. Like, tears are emotion, sadness is an emotion that we all have to witness it. But one thing, having it for too long is not good. So we need to shift it as well. That's the most important thing to move forward. So this Akashic record is a portal for us to bring, invite, and less misery into our lives, more happiness into our lives, and also moving forward. So we are not here just to be having a sadness or challenges all the time. We are here to enjoy the life that we are here for. This body and a soul is this combination with this whole contracts with the whole being is the only time that you're going to experience. So making it the most is the best way to move forward. I also remind, like, in some of my talks is like, set an intention for the day, for the meditation, and that intention will make us move forward. And setting an intention like, today I want to be more peaceful day, or today I want to be less challenging day, maybe because I had a more challenging day yesterday, so I just want it to be easier today. Even setting that little intention in your day, you will see the energy is flowing in that direction and you're feeling good. You're able to focus on why you're here rather than just going through all the hurdles. Yeah. And this is where most of us do have our awakenings when we are in our teens, it could be, or in our 70s, it could be. We'll have this awakening of, why am I here? What is so special about me? What is it about me that I'm here with a purpose? And have I figured my purpose? Am I living with my purpose? Purpose is one of the key things that I'm hearing in the last couple of years more and more strongly. But going back to my own journey, purpose was the first thing that has awakened my own journey since I was into Reiki. Like, this was magical, but is that my purpose? Even I was questioning, because coming from a computer background, working as a project manager and switching off to the spiritual person that who I am today is totally different things. But then I had to validate myself, and staying true and honest to that path is the most important thing. Yes, there are challenges when we are going to step up into our purpose life. There are going to be challenges. I think the worst challenges is me trying to say yes to the new thing that I'm going to set in, and on the path I'm trying to check in, validate, like, but before I was validating myself, I was trying to validate with the external sources, which I wasn't feeling happy about it, which I wasn't feeling comfortable, which I guess you can relate as well, isn't it? Like when we validate, when we are not happy and we are validating, we get the answer as exactly what is matching in our head. Like, we won't get the support. But when you're totally supporting your validation, you will get a yes, or that yes or no is not going to define the next step forward for you. So identifying the purpose, which is no different to what you're already doing for many of the people, is just external validation is needed, saying, yes, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm special about it. Like, and then giving your 100%. But this is one of the things, like, if someone says you look beautiful, take that. Remind yourself you are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul, rather than when someone says, oh, you don't deserve this. And we take that, like, without even second doubt, and sit with it for years. But try to take the compliments, listen to those compliments. As you're listening, your ears are vibrating to hearing more and more of it. And when was the last time did you say, well done to yourself? Or did you say, you deserve the best? Be honest. If you haven't said that in recent times, now is the time. Just say to yourself in your mind's eye or out loud, it doesn't matter. Say to the world, say to the universe, say to your soul that you deserve the best. And no matter what has happened in the past lifetimes, now we are rewriting ourselves to the better times. And when we say that I learned this subject, that I understood this, we are moving forward from that hurdles. Hurdles are like a bumpy roads. And when you say like, oh, I need to drive slowly here, I'm able to cross much easily, smoothly. Our challenges get much easier. They're not so hard on us, because we are trying to figuring it out how to make it easy as well. And the records take us to that top floor where the view is everything that you can think about, like, and from that view, if you look at it, you'll find the solutions. As I say, like, sleep over it or walk away and come back, you'll see your own art to be so mesmerizing. That's the thing, like when you change the vibration to your problem, you find the solution in the same energy of the problem. When you are trying to check in, we don't find any help, any support, any guidance there. But if you shift in and go higher, this is where all the guidance will be coming in, because you are disconnecting with it and connecting into the bigger overall objective. Yeah, that's what generally people do say when they receive Reiki. I know there is a problem, but I have a distance between me and the problem now. Before, the problem was within me, that I'm not able to think about it or see it clearly. Yeah. So that's the difference between how we can have a little gap in between. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Hi, Raji. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Nadia. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you. This is good to know. This is good to know, to get the validations again. Like, see, I'm saying something and I'm just asking you to validate it as well. Like, what I'm speaking is a truth for us all. Like, I have been there, I'm still there, I'm trying to learn, but things are only when we say, let's move forward. I've seen a change in myself. If not, I'm still at the same place. Nothing is changing. And that's the reason, like, I check in, like, if someone is getting Akashic Records done frequently once a month, I always ask them, like, has anything shifted for you? Have you done the homework? Have you sat with it? What the reading was from the last time? Have you processed it? And then let's go deep now. If not, there is no point. There is no point getting the information, not doing anything about it. Like, as you always can see, so many books behind me. There, half of the books I haven't even touched it, but at that moment I wanted it. So without those books being read, there is no knowledge gain I'm going to have it. But even if I read a chapter, a paragraph, I'm going to gain a knowledge. So it's all about like moving forward, changing the shift, changing the energies, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, disconnecting from the current situations, allowing ourselves to witness deep inside, and then finding our solution. The solutions are going to be so easy. The least thought about it, like I'm still amazed, like how the Akashic Records, the solutions they'll be sharing is the most unusual things that we haven't even thought about it. For some of the readings, they will be saying, just get flowers, like, have look at the flowers, particular flowers for some people, and then you get the healing if you have done it. Or they will say about like draw a pyramid and visualize inside the pyramid yourself, and you get a healing. And this is amazing how our body goes into that energy center to our past lifetimes and matches, and it's amazing. Yeah. Brooke, I also have way too many books that I haven't read yet. Unreal, Brooke, like on the Kindle now, how many books I have. I'm still dabbling through, like, yeah, it's sometimes are overwhelming. Like, I need to get through these books. I need to read all these, like, it's just like the craving for knowledge comes in. And then like after a couple of chapters, the book has done it. I'm just going to leave it aside and come back to later. Yeah. And recently I was talking to my friend. She said like she's reading this Conversations with God, volumes 3 by Neil Donald Walsh. I don't know if you guys heard about him. It's amazing speaker and a writer as well. I have read his small books for children, Conversations with God. And she said she had them for like over 8 years on the bookshelf, and only last couple of months she picked them up and she read all the 3 volumes. They are thicker ones. But she said, if I would have read these 8 years ago, I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have understood in the way I'm understanding it right now. So the books, again, they're like oracles. They come to the right time. Even though we have them, the energy is still channeling in, but we'll be picking up and consuming the information only when we are ready. The same with the A Course in Miracles. Like, I don't know if you ever heard about that big blue book, like a Bible it is. That book, people have it for years, but only one day they'll be opening up. Like, it could be after 20 years, after 15 years, it could be, and then consuming that. Yeah. I think I had it since 2010. I only opened it in 2016 while I was writing my own book, Connect Your Inner Guide, and I was amazed like how much references, and I was amazed like how Bhagavad Gita, A Course in Miracles, and different sculptures have the same message and so simply said as well that you can consume. I'm still going through that book. It's yeah, I would be calling into it once in a while. So, Shalini, I'm reading A Course in Miracles. Isn't it amazing when you practice it as well? So much life changes. Yeah, if anyone is interested, I would recommend you to. There are a couple of website and YouTube links as well, or maybe, I'm not sure. Actually, I have seen a couple of teachers talking about on Insighttimer, A Course in Miracles, ACIM for short. Do dab into it and see how you feel about it. Yeah, it's only like simple things and how you practice and implement each day. So with that, enough of talking. Any questions on Akashic Records? Are you here to get into the meditation and see and feel what you're going to get into your past lifetimes? Are you excited? Tao Ji Chang. What is that, Jaybird? Yes. Super excited. Yay. For who have been on Tuesday. So welcome back. So we are going to go deep dive one more time into the records. then. Lovely, lovely. All right, okay. So before I begin, I just want you to relax, get comfortable, and set an intention. Set an intention. What is that you want to achieve out of this meditation? Is there any current challenging relationships, current challenging moments that you're having, or hurdles that you're having right now that you want to find a peace? Or you want to understand where is it even coming from? Yeah, that's the most important thing. Like, for me, it was years ago, one of the things that I used to constantly pray on is, am I a healer? Have I done this before? Because it was coming back as like, I know this energy, Reiki, but I couldn't say where it is coming from. I felt so good treating and comfortable talking to people, and I was such, still I am, like, after 12 years, still every time I see a client, like, it's still a new energy. I'm still learning a lot, like, wow, which each one, how beautiful, how deep it could be. But at that time, I needed a validation. Is this it? Have I done this before? Like, and why was I having trouble talking about it to people, expressing about it to people? Like, even though I so much enjoy it, why am I still finding it like a choke feeling in my throat center? And through the records, I got to know what was I doing in the past lifetime, and how I was being in the prison by speaking up my truth, and also how being in the healer community, it was like I was craving, longing for my soul tribe at the time, because I had loads of friends. Like, I'm a very much extrovert person. I had, but there was something, connection was missing with all my friends at the time. Yeah. But once I started meeting, once I understood what was it in the past lifetimes, it's just like a gate opened up to meet my tribe, where I felt being home, that I don't need to justify, I don't need to explain myself to talk to these people, and who could be understanding us in the same way. So that was a shift, and I started seeing the healing coming into my throat, talking more about, like, and talking less as well, listening more, has shifted in, yeah, knowing that from the past lifetime. So if you do have any intentions, if you do see any challenging situations right now, let's set that intention. You can either give in the comments, if you're having any intentions, so others can understand, like, oh, this is what I'm looking for, like, or what is that I'm figuring it out. Like, yeah, there could be many things right now. Like, why am I not getting along with my sibling? Why am I not getting along with my um, manager? Why am I not getting the job that I'm looking for? Or since I moved, relocated to some place, like, why am I not settling down? What is it to do with that place? Where is the past life time affecting it? So there are multiple things that we can think about here. So set those intentions, get comfortable, as long as you're in a relaxed state, uh, as long as you are not driving, we are good to go with the meditation. Hey, Nicole, similar to your story, who was I? Yeah, healer. It's like I have seen this. Not only me, many of us as a healers, we have always been punished for being who we were. And it is interesting as a healers, when we are coming back to that calling, we are comfortable. When it's coming to the external people that we have to converse, is where we were finding our challenges. Yeah. So yeah, and even recently in one of the workshops, the person felt so shaky after getting into the records while she was learning, and so discomfort, like, she felt so like dark and sick and everything. Once the energy was cleared and everything, she understood. Now it's been like 4 months, and her readings are so deep, like she cleared all that from the past, but at the time she didn't understand anything, and she is into a different profession altogether, not being a healer, and she doesn't have anyone in the family to speak about it. And that was the pain of it, that she had to understand and work on it, sit with it, and now she can be um, very comfortable in channeling and speaking about it as well. Yeah. So, which is interesting. Yeah. And some of the places names that she got in from the past lifetimes, she didn't even know, and she was searching later on, spot on, like, for the incidents that happened in the year that it happened, and that you get feel a connection there. Yeah. So, why am I not able to set up a morning routine? That's a good question. I don't know what intention to choose from. There are a few one. Just choose one of it. What is the most important thing, or sometimes it's better to choose what is less attached to you from your heart center. How can I collaborate and allow the universe to conspire for our communities and collective's highest good with these sound bars? Trusting my path to earn in my path. Fell saw Christ consciousness in Akashic Records journey. That's interesting, yeah. To wake up in less tension with myself. That's a really good one to check in. Why can I not get over my pet's death? So sorry, Tamla. How long has it been? It is really hard, isn't it? Yes, that's so right. If it comes to the animals, pets, our favorite ones, we try to compare with humans. We don't try to compare with the humans. We think like, it's only a pet, but actually you have a bond. They have given you so much of unconditional love. Is it not right or genuinity that we need to grieve for them when they have been a part of our life for that chunk of a time? We used to have bunnies, and the bunnies gave birth, three sets of them. The first two sets of the litter, they passed away after a couple of days. But even for the couple of days that we got to see them, and when they passed away, it was just literally we were crying, we were in tears. Unreal. Like, that's the first time I actually ever experienced it. When I was hearing from my friends, I didn't get it, but I had empathy, but I didn't get it because I didn't have any experience. But after that, I felt, oh my God, is this a pain? Is this what it is like? And we did a little ritual to reduce the pain and connect to the bunnies and show them into the light. But it is just like, yeah, you need to sit with it as well. There are our children, yeah. What blocks do I have that are preventing me from flourishing? What talents and gifts and abilities did I develop in the past lifetimes, which can I tune into this life? That's a good one. That's a good deep one. It's a baby bunny entered from birth. I had to put it on. It's interesting. I'm talking about bunnies, and you did have Damla bunnies. Ah, I haven't said that out loud before ever. Wow, I can feel your pain. I can feel. But yeah, know that they are in the animal world with their own spirits. So that will give you a peace. And definitely ask that question, what is your attachment? Because maybe sometimes these pets, they not sometimes we have the relation with them for many lifetimes as well. And here they're coming back in different forms, and we are having that attachment. So let's check that out. I see bear and deer and hummingbirds in these spaces. Awesome. Past romantic relationship that is blocking me now? These are all great questions. Yeah, these are great questions to go deep and check in and setting that intentions. And now detaching of the outcome is the other thing as well. Don't attach the outcome that this is what I need to see. This is what I'm sometimes without questions. Maybe our deep soul is not yet ready to see that or understand that information. So you may not be seeing right now, but you will be seeing in different various forms or methods. It could be through the images or the symbols or the numbers or the music lyrics that you might be hearing, or through a movie reference. And also later on your friends might be talking something, or you might be going on to another event, and then you might be hearing something else. It will be a click of moment, or your dreams as well. So keep everything, so possibilities of it open. If you have a journal, write these questions down and see what the messages are coming, so you are noting it down as well. Yeah. So let's get deep into it. I'm going to play the music. Can you hear the music? Yeah, they give so much unconditional love and they teach us so much love as well, isn't it, the pets? It's only there in the receiving end. If someone has to understand what is unconditional love, it is just to experience that love from them. Lovely. I'm just putting the sage, Palo Santo stick for every one of us coming in here. Feel this energy shifting, cleansing your auric field to wherever you are. Feel this much of this beautiful energy around you, cleansing you from crown to your feet. Closing your eyes, getting comfortable with your breath, and getting into your body, relaxing your belly, softening your mind, taking a deeper breath. Feel the support beneath you. Connect with the ground below and let it take your weight. Become aware of the sounds around you and let them be there. Notice the air touching the surface of your body. Breathing in, connecting deep, and breathing out. Allow your mind to empty what it no longer needs to hold on to. Give permission to let it go. Allow your body to release what it no longer needs to hold on to. Give permission to let it go. Begin to sense the space around you. Breathe with the space and become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. It's coming and going. The sensations, sound, temperature, and just be in the receiving mode to notice it all. As you're breathing down, breathe into your feet. Allow the feet to relax and connect with Mother Gaia and those beautiful, thick, deep roots growing down from the soles of your feet into the earth and gently wrapping around a beautiful giant crystal at the center of the earth. And with that beautiful energy, the roots are turning into golden roots, holding you strong, holding you safe, and bringing that recharging energies through the roots, up, 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 into the soles of your feet. And feel that energy flowing through your chakras out of your body and within your body and through each part of the cells, cleansing. Let it flow through your root chakra, your sacral, your navel, solar plexus, your heart center. Opening up your heart center, you're inviting love for yourself. Connecting to this beautiful portal, you're understanding yourself further and deeper. Staying true to yourself. And breathe that energy into the heart center, expanding your heart center and visualizing a beautiful infinity sign around your heart as a shield of protection. Allow that energies to go through your shoulders, your legs, your elbows, your palms, and right back through your spine, into your throat, into your face muscles, third eye, and crown, into your higher chakras, merging with the source energy. Feel the alignment from the source to the Mother Earth, shifting your consciousness into your heart and allowing yourself to go on this beautiful journey into your Akashic Records, the book of life. With the next breath, visualize yourself being transported to a beautiful ocean side. Feel the breeze, smell that ocean breeze, the taste of the salty water, that sun shining its light over you, opening up your deep energy portals. And as you're walking down the beach, feel the sand beneath the soles of the feet. As you're walking down, looking at the blue skies and the blue water, there is no one else on this beautiful island, just yours, totally in a heaven's place, feeling protected and safe, bliss of a moment. And as you're walking further, you notice there is a boat which has your name on it. Surprised, you look closer. It has your full name. And you walk closer to the boat, excited to discover further like a little child, curious, wanting to know further. As you reach to the boat, you touch the name and feel the energy, the vibration of your name. And as you're welcome to sit inside the boat, you get inside and get comfortable. Still on the sand, looking out into the water and trying to see what's inside the boat. And there you notice a beautiful treasure box. And you open this treasure box and you see the book of life, your records being shown. Through the scrolls, through the book, or through a movie or a music, the intentions are set with the questions that you're asking, with the current challenges. How are you related to your past? What has happened in the past? You're turning through the pages or going through that play button and trying to know where it is leading from. Let the guide show you. Be in the receiving mode. Taking a deeper breath, a calming breath, allow the visions to come in. Or you hear the words in your ears. Ask your guides to turn to a page or to play button to where the challenge has begun in the past lifetime. What situation or what contract were you in? Taking deeper breaths. In your past lifetime, is there a year? Do you notice any different clothing? Who is with you in that lifetime? Do you recognize them? Are you looking very similar to who you are right now? Are you a male or a female? A child or an adult? What is the language of your communication? Ask your guides how can you reduce the challenges in your current situation. Ask them to show you a page or a play button or share the information that is relevant to you to reduce those challenges. What can you do to help yourself move forward? Take the next steps in your current life. Knowing that information, understanding it, check in with your heart. How are you feeling right now? Is there a code? Is there a symbol or a number your masters would like to share with you? You may only get it in bits and pieces, but the rest assured the information will fill in over the time. You'll start to feel a sensation of understanding and receptivity as the seed of the images or the information touches your heart. And just let yourself receive and accept. You may intuitively know what this means, but you will also receive deeper understanding about this as time goes on. And just before we give the records, the book back into the treasure, check in. Who else is there around you? Your spirit guides, your loved ones, your ancestors, or your pets, the soul of your pets. Who else is there to give you the guidance? Do you recognize them? Or is it your first time seeing them? If so, ask them to identify themselves so you can work further on this mission. Now take a deep breath, handing over the book into the treasure box or the medium, and closing the treasure box and leaving on the blank, knowing that you can always come back to the space in your meditations, in your thought, in your dreams, stepping out of the boat and checking the name one more time, feeling that sense of belonging, the sense of coming home, understanding yourself further. You're walking back on the sand beach. Now you notice the shells are shining, illuminating its glow as you're stepping out and walking. You hear the sounds of the breeze, the water, the sun rays falling over your skin, feeling happy, recharged with the information to process. And now, with the next breath, you're coming back into your body, into your room, to the count of 10 to 1, slowly becoming aware of your body presence. 10, 9, 8, 7. Wiggling your feet, feeling the earth beneath your feet. 6, 5, 4. Wiggling your fingers, feel the shoulders lighter. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently opening your eyes, stretching and coming back into the consciousness. Taking a deeper breath. Take a deeper breath. Take some water as you're back. It helps you to be back and be grounded. Let me know when you're back by the love hearts or in the comments field. How is everyone feeling? Back, very nice. Hi Nadia, welcome back. Luisa, you saw 12 and 12. That's a good one. That's a spiritual awakening number. And I realized when we were just near the treasure box opening that, it was 111 here. So, which is such a divine timing. Less scattered. Thank you, Rose. Deeply relaxed. Scared. Think it's the same as the last time. Scared. That's interesting one, Tinsy. What was it? Is it in the book something that you were scared? I saw a specific date. Hmm. Was it the past date or the current or the future? I was in the water the entire time. That's so lovely, Nicole. Headaches, sore eyes, but calmer than before starting. Headaches you do get because we are opening up a portal to the higher chakras, and that discomfort gives you like a pressure headache. Jaybird, I was in a particular past situation. I'm back. My book was very white and empty. The guide was as silent as a statue. Huh, that's interesting. Sometimes people do see the white book. Um, Sometimes it needs to be decoded of the information that's there on the white book. Um, if the white book happens, think about you can go back again and go in through a meditation again. Um, this time have a laser UV pen or something and see through, like, is it shining any other words there? Tandramin. Never heard that. Tandra. Was the word given to you? The book seemed to be glowing clear quartz, so nothing in it. Yeah, Tantra would mean I was just checking here. Tantra means mole or a beauty mark. Clear quartz. That's a interesting one. What the earth element of it is showing you, taking you to the deeper underground portals, opening up something there. I was guided back to the native plank house here in this town I went to yesterday. It was closed yesterday, just now, helping spirits open the native building. My ancestors and original ancestors of this land did a ceremony for me. Spirit bear came to help me, along with few other. I was told to intend all from past to be clear, nothing to show. Asked to focus only on my transition period now and what I want. Wow, that's so deep. That's a beautiful process you went through, Rose. How are you feeling after that? You feeling great or tired? Sometimes these rituals in the records could make us feeling overwhelmed, joyful as well. Nothing in the Akashic book but radiant loving light. Nadia, my intention was my purpose, guidance, and healing. I know this is common, but I was persecuted for my healing modalities, so it's a struggle in this day to fit in. Oops, it's going so fast. Fit in my healing path. However, I'm on my own healing journey, and my path will be revealed. Study it. Benefit my health as well as offer my knowledge to others. Crystals were relevant and team of archangels. That's beautiful, Nadia. I was loving swimming in deep water with crocodiles, speck of crystals in it. Crocodiles. Ooh, have you ever seen what crocodiles mean for the spirit animal? I've never come across so far. How late am I? Happy to be here. Sure, we just finished the meditation. Mix of emotions, overwhelming at times with joy, gratitude, and just the unknown is powerful. And also unknown is smoothing as well. Yeah. Should be worried as I saw a witch in black and white hair. This was in the end outside the boat. Really? So this is the thing with the witches. We were all the witches in our past. The reason is that's the only term that we can even say or have in our dictionaries. So think about they are for good purposes. These are not the black witches doing the black magics. I mean, of course, we would have done in some of the past lifetimes, but it is also to take away that negative things, like you had to perform those and to keep someone from safe as well. Now coming back, that is one of the scary things that we are finding as a healers to raise up to, because these memories are coming back like, am I doing this right way? Am I not performing in the right way? So we are questioning from the same part of it. Yeah. But as you wrote there, I'm finding it much comforting energy rather than a scary energy there, Timsy. So think about like what was the witch trying to convey to you? What was the witch doing in the previous lifetime as you, or was it an external one? Yeah. But if you feel scary, worried, ask Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael to protect you, but you are protected as well. And I'm sensing it's a beautiful energy there rather than a fearful. Yeah. Can I have insight on pet's death? Matilde. We were talking about. We were talking about the pets, how they come into our lives, teach us unconditional love. It could be for the couple of days or it could be a couple of years, and we get to mourn, grieve with them, and understand. If someone has struggled understanding what love is, having one of them in life is the best ways, or foster them, or go and receive as maybe like being a dog walker, it could be, or even meeting your a pet in friend's place. Yeah. Alligator and crocodile teach you how to tune into your innate skill. That's so right. Wow. I didn't know that. That's the first time actually someone talking about having crocodiles in their vision there. I love that, Nicole. Thank you for checking that. That's great info about the witches, Srimanju. Yeah, and also like if you think about it in the modern times, I think whenever the witches come, the Salem witches is the one that's targeted too. But think about why were they even suppressed of their voices? What was the truth they were trying to speak, and what is that we are not ready to hear? When we are saying our truth, we are always suppressed. Even till today, we are suppressed, isn't it? That's the reason telling the truth, sharing our desires is not coming easily. We are struggling. We need to work on it. That is where our journey begins as well. So think about it, yeah. And taking that skills of the witches and the healers from your past lifetime will help you to be who you are. It doesn't mean you need to change your careers, but it can be meaning that you can be more empathic to yourself, you can be more kind to you, and use better way for these skills even as who you are. I mean, like, you don't need to become a healer. Even if you just practice for yourself, you are showing a better version to the world. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Thank you, Nicole, for your donation. Much appreciated. Matilda, do pets go when they complete their mission? That's what I have been shown so far, Matilda. They are here just like us with a mission. They complete it, they go. And also, in many readings, I have noticed the pets are still around us until they are incarnated again in the energy realm. Like, yeah. While doing the readings, I've noticed that the pet's energy do come in the readings and they give a message for the client, or there could be already a pet in their house, but this transition pet will be still coming and playing with the other one that's in the house as well. Yeah, they could be playful as well. It's so alike to what we are as well. In their behaviors, their thing will so resonate to their past lifetimes as well, and also what they breed as well. I heard not that I have any of them as experience there, but their breeds, they'll be coming back to the similar breeds. Yeah. Did you meet your pet or did you have felt it after almost 1 year? Oh, yes, of course. I have seen them, people's energy runs, even after 1 year, even after 10 years as well. Yeah, even after like their childhood coming up. One of them definitely, their dog came up after like 20 years. Like she even, not that she forgot, but that memory was not so high on the vision. One of the persons, the horse came as well. So it's amazing how it can be coming in. Is it fine to embalmate? What does that mean? Lena, I don't know what that means. To check that. So somebody was asking about Tantra. Did they find out what that is? So how is everyone feeling? How is in your heart center? Feeling good? Feeling energized? Or better than where we started? That's the most important thing to check in. Are we still at the same place or are we better? What are the blockages to get clear info? I can always go deep. This meditation, I could see beach, feel sand below, see the book, but can't see the answers to my questions. It does. You just need to tune in, Raji, and ask why are you not seeing it, and how can you see it as well. Maybe you're looking for seeing, maybe you're not hearing or sensing it. Somewhere else, the messages are being shown. Yeah, and that's something that you can check in. My dog died last year, October, and still grieving about this dying process. So bad and so sick. My heart feels like breaking. So sorry, Matilda, that you're feeling that way. But how fortunate is that energy and the love like you're having for your dog? So much you got to give. So think about like, how can you shift that portal of energy? Maybe bringing a new dog or maybe doing something where you are bringing that energy to somewhere else as a creation process. Yeah, that way it's not that you need to forget, but you need to shift that energy where you are right now and welcome a new aspect to it. They are teaching us, but definitely they wouldn't like us to be in that not happy with ourselves, because they are there to raise our vibration, our consciousness, give us a gift. Thank you, Rose. Thank you for being here. And I'm not sure about the word like Egypt mummies. What is that, the vision that you have seen? I don't want to bring another one ever. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Think about what brings you joy. How can you put that force into some other action, like, think about how do you fill that vacuum up, because that is what happens with the grief is we were so committing, like it happens even as a caretakers, that we were doing so much 9 to 5 something precious, and when that person is not here, that 9 to 5, that part is not there anymore. But what are we doing with that energy that was going flowing in, like, um writing is something coming up for you there, Matilda. I don't know if you do write it. Do write it. Yeah, I'm getting poetry energy for you. So do think about it if that is going to be something that is going to shift in. And also, if you're into crystals, create a grid that you are tuning in with the crystals, or even the rocks. Like, if you don't have the crystals, that's fine. The rocks, keep them in the pattern that you would love, and honor this as your space with your dog there, and then let it evaporate back. What it happens is that portal of, rather than the love, that any stuck energies is shifting, and you still have the vibration connected to the love flow that you're having. Yes, poetry. Yeah, think about poetry, how you can bring it. Yeah, because there is so much love you have got. Yeah, it's so unfair for you not to give that back to the world. It's so important to shift that, transmute that energy. Is Oh, I love that, Nicole. Plants. That's a great idea. I had trouble hearing. You do have a guided meditation on your profile like this. Yes, I do have 3 of them for the Akashic Records. Yeah, you can check them. Right. If you enjoyed this, you can follow me and check those meditations, and you can leave a review. I'll be so grateful to hear back from you guys. And that keeps me going here on the Insight Timer. And I will be very grateful for your donations as well. If you feel guided with the energy exchange, because this is what I do. I absolutely enjoy being here. And if you felt anything that helps me or the Insight Timer as well. So, I don't know how to write a poetry. Don't worry, don't worry. Just hold the pen, hold that beautiful grid space of that welcoming energy, and let the words flow. Because we hold in saying that I don't know, or this is too complex, or this is only for the highly intellectual people, and we don't let our own uniqueness come in. Yeah. So try doing it, try releasing it, and put it up on your social media. If you're on a social media, put it up there. Someone else will benefit from those words. Maybe you don't find them to be perfect, that's okay, but someone else will find them to be perfect. Yeah, you need to give that energy back. Yeah. Why is that burning paper releases rather than tearing up? I'm not sure. I do both of them. I feel the same energy, and also have been guided to type it in and not save the document. I still feel clearance coming in there for that as well. But I think burning is a old shaman energies, or the witches energies, that the tradition has been done, burning, and letting them convert into the air energy, air element. Yeah, but when you are only tearing up, the papers are still there, the energy is still there, lingering in, and that's the reason it's burning is more powerful. What I do is, when it's not safe, I tear it, and I still, the first thing is I'm shifting out what I'm holding in my heart out there. And the other thing is typing in the document and not sweeping the document. It's same thing. The energy is not anywhere at all, like, the impressions have left in. Thank you, Holly, for your donation. Thank you, Raji. Hope it was beneficial to you. But allow you guys, allow yourself to feel that energy is shifting, and also let the healing come in through different ways. Like, let those miracles door open in the next couple of days. You'll be seeing a shift and a progress as well. So let it all be there. So if you have any questions and you want to make a connection, you can send me a message or you can join the circle. I'll be there to share the guidance there. It's Experience Healing with Srimanju. So you can join the circle and we can be connected. So I'm going to be back in 2 weeks' time. I'm taking a 2 weeks break and back on the 31st with 31st. Saturday with the same topic with Akashic Records. Yeah. Until then, you can try those meditations and keep practicing. And also, even in your normal meditation, you can set an intention to go into the records or go to the boat if you enjoyed that, or go to the ocean. This is the first time they took me in this way, which was interesting again. Like, it's the different ways we can always go into our records. Yeah. Thank you, Holly. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Um, how often can we do Akashic Records meditation? I do once a day, as much as possible, once a day. Like, there is absolutely no, you might feel a bit lightheaded. You might feel a bit overwhelming sometimes with the information. You need to make sure you're grounded and protected. That's the only thing. But there is no side effects of it. Side effect is you're feeling the healing. Even if I don't get the information every single day, I absolutely love to be there witnessing that energies, because it's doing the healing on my physical body as well. In case any one of you haven't received the messages, just notice, check in with your physical body. If there are any discomforts, have you feeling better? Are you re-energized yourself? So that's the important thing. Yeah. Love the boat. Me too. I'm going to do that more and record it maybe. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I need to go deep into it. It was amazing flow of it. Yeah, I just loved shells as well, walking back, how they were shining. And I think Nicole was saying that she saw the crystals and they were shining, shimmering. I love that crocodile as well. So take care, guys. Lots of love to you, and stay safe and healthy. And looking forward to see you in 2 weeks' time. Until then, all the best. Thank you. Namaste. Bye, Elena.